Hi class, today we're going to be using Newsela. It's a website that allows us to view articles, and specifically today we're going to be looking at the annotation feature with Newsela. So we're looking at this article, anti-cancer genes are prolific in pachyderms. Pachyderms just means elephants. And if you go right into the article, you can start highlighting a phrase with your cursor, and you're going to just click on these different highlighting tools that are in the annotation feature. So what I want you to do is use this to annotate, because this is going to help us with breaking down this article a little bit further into chunks that we can digest with our groups and in discussions. So in yellow, what I want you to do is I want you to highlight any scientific processes. So I'm just going to delete that. So let's go through this article. Oh, here's the scientific process. The cells invade tissue, often in the form of lumps called tumors. And that's a scientific process. So I'm going to write in there, scientific process. I'm going to save that. And next, I want you to highlight in green unfamiliar words. So anything that jumps out at you that is looking like it's unfamiliar, you might have to look it up. Oh, I think I found one, cancer resistant. So I know what cancer is, it's a disease, but resistant, I am unsure about. It kind of sounds familiar, but I want to look it up just to be sure. Resistant. I'm going to put a question mark so I can look that up. Save that. Next, in pink, I want you to highlight any questions you'll have on the article. So let's see. Maybe we have a question on this paragraph. The speaker said large animals, including elephants and whales, have lower cancer rates than smaller species do, even though they have many more cells. Scientists had no idea why. Highlight that in pink because that's my question in pink. How do they do this then? How do large animals, including elephants and whales, have lower cancer rates than smaller species? And finally, in purple, while you're reading the article, I want you to look for anything that's very interesting, something that you liked about the article. And I went ahead and already highlighted mine in purple. So I thought this was really interesting. The second team also inserted elephants' P53 genes into mouse cells. They found that those cells then behave just like elephant cells and self-destructed when exposed to damaging substances. I think that's really, really cool. That looks like it's an experiment to me. So I want to go and maybe investigate that a little further and look at the specific data that they got to have them come to this conclusion. So that's something that I highlighted in purple because it was very interesting to me. So I hope you enjoyed going through this article with me and annotating. I want you to do the same thing on your end, and we'll come back to class tomorrow and discuss this further, and we'll see the variation we get in our annotations.